Hello dear students. In today's session, I'll be discussing some arithmetic operators and some logical operators, how it is used along with some date functions or date kind of values. Okay. SQL logical and or not with date value. Okay. So observe here students, I have displayed an sample of the rows here. So this is a table with the name orders. Till now we have discussed something like customer table, right? So it is something like you can imagine like the customer is ordering for an item. Okay, so some orders detail. Okay, let it be like that, the assumption be. And this the table name is orders, and you're finding 1 2 3 4 5 6, so totally 6 columns you are finding here. If you just check out the fourth column, it is some date values, right? And this is C followed by some value. So these are what the customer ID. So which customers have placed the order. So maybe this will be the order number. For each the customers who are ordering the items will be given some order ID. Okay. So let us assume like that, and let's check out with the queries how the things are required and how the queries are used. Okay. In the following topic, we will be discussing the usage of three operators and, or, and not with the date value, using and, or, not, and comparison operators with the select statement as an example. Okay, so this is a sample or example table with the name called as orders, and you're finding many order ID, customer ID, and the customer has ordered the item on which particular date, right? See, these are the things that are available. So just check out here students, to get the data of order underscore number. This is order number maybe. Okay, then order amount, just check out here 2500, 3500 and all. Okay, these are what the order amount, comma advance amount. So you are observing 400, 1500, 800. So these are the advance payment done by the customers. Order date, so when the item was ordered, so this is a date. And customer codes, that is which customer has ordered the which one order, have placed the order, like that. And agent code, so a, you are following the a character followed by with numeric value. So these are what the agent code. Okay, agent's code. From which table? From order table with the following condition. Okay, so just check out here, this is what the order number, like the customers information you are finding. So customer ID or the agent ID or agent code you are finding, customer code and agent code, both are what the primary key of other table. Customer code is a primary key of which table? Customer table. And agent code is a primary key of which table? Agent table. So here customer code and agent code both are acting as a foreign key in which table? Order table. In the order table you are finding the order number, so which is considered as a primary key. Okay, so if you observe, there is no order number, you are not finding repetitive, right? Whereas here, see, customer code 15, customer code 15, like the customer can place any number of orders, right? So customer number in this order table, as customer is acting as a foreign key, this can be repeated, no issues. See, agent code also you're finding 10 10, right? It can be repeated. Like a few customers may be dealing or placing the orders through common agents, maybe the agents through the same agent. So no issues, as agent is a foreign key in order table. If it is repeated also no issue. Whereas order number should be unique here because it is a primary key in which table? Order table itself. Okay, so this is whatever the customer has ordered for any item. So it is this column is the actual amount order, I mean the price what the customer has to pay. But while placing the order, they have paid this much advance amount. In advance they have paid this much these price values, and on which date the order was placed. So these are the details you are finding. So we want to fetch the order number detail, order amount detail, advance amount detail, order date also, as well as customer code also has to be displayed, and agent code also has to be displayed. From which table? From the order table, with following conditions. So they are giving certain condition. With what conditions the information has to be displayed? See the condition here. Combination of order date. See here, combination of which one? Order date column is what? 20th July 8, 2008, and order amount and order number. Order number is greater than 200120. It means what? The combination of two columns, order date and order number. So order date value what they have given, 20th July, and order number is greater than, so whichever the order numbers are above 200120 will not appear, should not appear, it means. Okay, the on this date should not appear, as well as order number should not be greater than which one, which number? Order number 200120. This should not appear. Okay, so the combination of these two things should not appear. Or see, logical order amount must be greater than or equal to 4000. So order amount should be what? Must be above 4000, or it may be equal to 4000. What is the meaning here? It means the amount should not be less than 4000. So whichever the orders that we are finding, those price amount should be what? Order amount should be what? Should not be less than 4000. It means the order amount, whichever the customers have ordered, those order amount should be greater than 4000, or it should be equal to 4000. Only that kind of which one information has to be displayed. And along with this, so just check out here. Okay, this combination should not appear. The date should not be this, and the order number should not be above this order number. Okay, so these combinations should not appear, or if this is not, found false, something, at least this one. So any order placed with the amount greater than 4000 or equal to 4000, only those information has to be displayed. Let us just check out how the query is framed. Okay, so select, these are the information to be displayed: order number, order amount, advance amount, order date, customer code, and agent code. So these were the columns I showed you above, right? Yes, from which table? From orders table, where what should not be there will not appear. The date should be this much, and as well as the order number, whichever is greater than this value, 200120. So these combinations should not appear. See here, order date is equal to 20th July. This if match, as well as, and again which one also should be found in case if the order number is greater than this. So in any case, if these kind of values matched, any row which matched this condition, where the date value should be like this and the order number should be above what? 200120. Okay, okay, any if it is found, in case if it is true, if this is going to return true or condition you are finding, so it may not be, it is not compulsory to check. Okay, so in the logical or what, either any of the condition is true, it should return true value. That is a condition, right? So in case if this first condition itself is true, what happens? See here, the parenthesis you are finding not. It means what? The false value. So the rows which are not having this particular date and the rows which are not having the order number greater than 200120, that row, those rows will be displayed. Fine. Suppose if this or if none of the rows are having the date with 20th July 2008, and none of the row is having the order number above this number, then here the false condition is observed. So there is logical or, so it has to check the second condition. So order amount less than 4,000. Why they have told less than for the 4,000? In our requirement they have told whichever the order amount is greater than 4,000 and equal to 4,000, only those has to be displayed. So here we are making use of not operator. So in case if it is finding any order amount, any row with less than 4,000, so this true value will be converted as or considered to be as a false value, and in any row the order amount other than less than 4,000, other than less than 4,000 means what? If it is equal to 4,000 or above 4,000, only those rows will be considered and those orders details will be displayed. Is that clear? So this is how we can make with the combination of logical operators along with comparison operators. Okay, so less than, greater than, equal to. Okay, the way we can find the logical and or. See here we found all variety of operators used. Okay, next is SQL plus operator. So how the arithmetic plus operator is used? See, the SQL plus operator is used to add two or more expressions or numbers. So what is that? How the expressions are uh, added here? So again here also for this example we are considering the table customer, and in case if we want to retrieve the data like this, customer name, we if case if we want to get the information like customer name, opening amount, receive amount. So what is this? Opening amount plus receive amount. See the within bracket you are finding opening amount and receive amount, two things. These are two separate columns, two separate attributes, and they require the combination of opening amount and receive amount. Okay, from the customer table with following condition. So understand students, there is a customer table which is having a column customer name. Also it is having opening amount as a column or a attribute, and receive amount as another column or attribute. And in our query, while displaying the result, we also have to display the summation of opening amount and receive amount. Okay, so how to do that and what are the conditions they have asked to consider? Sum of opening amount and receive amount should be greater than 15,000. So fine, here we have to display customer name, opening amount, receive amount, and we have to check whether adding of opening amount and receive amount will be resulting greater than 15,000. If it is above 15,000, the summation, if it results to above 15,000, only those customer information has to be displayed. Okay, that is a condition. Sum of opening amount and receive amount should be greater than what? 15,000. So it is simple. Just check out here how the query is arranged. Select customer name, opening amount, receive amount. So these are the column that exist in the customer table. Attributes, customer name, opening amount, customer amount, comma. See here, within parenthesis, we are trying to do a new operation, that is we are applying addition. So for that addition, what is the column name we are giving? Opening underscore amount plus receive amount. Okay, so opening amount plus receive amount. So this is what the column name that is displayed as a heading. Okay, customer name is a column name heading which will appear. Opening amount is a heading or column name that appears. Receive amount is a column name that appears. Whereas this is what user is defining. Okay, so within parenthesis you are mentioning opening underscore amount plus receive underscore amount. So this combination that does not exist in the actual table what we have created in the database. Now we are now we are framing for the user purpose. Okay, so within parenthesis we are putting together with the plus symbol, so it is getting it will be displayed as a heading. Okay, so from clause, from what is the table name? Customer, and where clause with the where condition, open parenthesis. What is the condition we should give? We should now add which two attributes? This is what existing column. This is existing column, right? So where opening amount plus receive amount. So this is done by the internally this calculation is done. Are you all understanding? So the value in the opening amount and the value in the receive amount column will be considered and it will be added, and it is checked, it is compared whether the result is greater than 15,000. So if it is greater than 15,000, only that value or that row will be displayed. Is that clear? So the only those amount information which is greater than 15,000, those table values will be displayed. Is that clear? So for example, if it is opening amount is 10,000 and receive amount also is 10,000. Okay, something like this. So customer name is something like Ramesh. So the information will be displayed like this. Ramesh, under customer name, opening amount is what? 10,000. That will be displayed. Under the column receive amount, 10,000 will be shown. Then in the heading, opening amount plus receive amount, what will be the information? What is the summation we got? 20,000. So 20,000 will be displayed. Is that clear? So this is how we can use the plus operator. The next one is minus operator. So what is this? It is used to subtract one expression or number from another expression or number. So how it is? To get data of customer name, opening amount, payment amount and outstanding amount from the customer table with the following condition. So what is it? Outstanding amount minus payment amount is done, which is equal to the receive amount. So this is the thing. The following SQL statement can be used. So all of you understand, student, how the calculation has to be done. Outstanding amount, to get the data of customer name, opening amount, payment amount and outstanding amount from the customer table. So how the outstanding amount is calculated? Outstanding amount minus payment amount is equal to the receive amount. Okay, so this is how we can do. Check out here. Select customer name, opening amount, payment amount, outstanding amount. These are the three columns we can observe in which table? Four columns, sorry, outstanding amount from which table? Customer table. So these are the actual existing columns in the customer table. Opening amount exists, payment amount exists, and payment amount exists, outstanding amount exists. Okay, so these are already available from which table? Customer table. Okay, but what has to be done? They have to get the which one? Receive amount. Okay, what is that receive amount? How it has to be calculated? They have given the formula above. So from customer, what is the condition? Where outstanding, from outstanding amount, what you are deducting? Payment amount. Outstanding amount minus payment amount, which will be equal to what? Receive amount. Okay, so to get the data from the customer table with the condition, when we deduct outstanding amount minus payment amount, it should be equal to which one? The receive amount. So there exists receive amount column also. Okay, so after deducting payment amount from the outstanding amount, whatever the amount that is resulting, that should be equal to which column value? Receive amount value, column value. So if those two, this operation, what it is resulting, if that value is equal to the receive amount, only those customer row has to be displayed. Is that clear? So this is what with the usage of SQL minus operator. So now obviously we will be now discussing with the multiplication operator. So it is used to multiply two or more expressions or numbers. How it is done? See, again it is a example table that is considered to be of agent. Okay, we discussed agent, customer, order table, right? Now it is agent table. So normally agents will get the commission, right? So with when they get the customers to the suppliers, so they will be getting the commission. To get data of agent code, agent name, working area, and see a commission into 2. Commission, whatever the commission the agent has got, it should be multiplied by 2. From which table? From agent table with the following condition. So on multiplying the commission with 2, what from the agent table, what should be the condition? 2 times of the default commission is greater than 0.25. So we should retrieve the agent's details where 2 times the default commission. So he will be getting a commission. So the double of the commission. So 2 times of the default commission means what? The double of the commission should be considered, and if it is greater than 0.25, only those agents data has to be displayed. So double the default commission, so that is why into 2 is done. Okay, so just check out here students how the query is written. Select what has to be displayed: agent code, his name, then which area, working area, then double the commission. They have told double the default commission, so commission into which one? 2. Origin commission value will be there in this table, so into 2, this is a new column added. From clause with which table? From which table? Agents. Use a where clause within parenthesis. What is the formula? Commission into we have to do commission is a table that exists in the agent table, so into 2 is done. Whatever the value that that is resulting, it is checked whether that is greater than 0.25. If it is so, though that value will be displayed in this particular column heading, commission into 2. So agent code with name, working area, and the commission amount, which if it is greater than 0.25, that value will be displayed. Okay, then so now with the SQL divide or slash operator, it is used to divide one expression or number by another. So how it is done? Just check out here students. To get data of customer name, opening amount, receive amount, outstanding amount, and see the formula they have given. Receive amount into 5%, 5 divided by 100 as a column heading. Commission from the customer table with the following condition. So these things has to be this will be the column heading as a column heading, and commission also has to be displayed from which table? Customer table with these requirements. What are those? Outstanding amount should be less than or equal to 400. It should be less than or equal to 4,000. That is the one condition. Okay, so this things has to be calculated only if the customer's outstanding amount is less than or if it is equal to 4,000. It means what? Any customer table whose outstanding amount is, if it is greater than 4,000, that should not be considered. Okay, that is a meaning. Okay, just check out here. Select which information has to be displayed: customer name, opening amount, receive amount, so outstanding amount, fine, and this should be as a column heading. So whatever the column heading should be there, we are putting within parenthesis receive amount into 5 divided by 100 commission. So this will be as a column heading. Okay, then from customer table. So what is the condition now? Where the outstanding amount is less than or equal to 4,000. So outstanding amount underscore amount is less than equal to 4,000. See how the comparison operator is used. So in case if the customer outstanding amount is less than or equal to 4,000, only for those customers, what will be calculated? The receive amount into 5%, this will be calculated, and those information will be displayed. Okay. Well students, in today's session I discussed the various way of using these operators with the help of arithmetic operators in combination with logical AND operators, right? In our next session we shall discuss many other commonly used commands, SQL commands in the queries. Okay, thank you all.